What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chicago Herps. I built a mouse rack yesterday. Basically, how I built it, I used 2x2s. I say 99% of this is 2x2s. And I'll show you what I didn't use with 2x2s. Basically, this rack is 19 inches across, 22.5 inches, in lengthwise. I got the food hoppers right here. I'm using 1/4 mesh wire. This rack is 5 levels. I got 1, 2, 3. I got my 4th one. No, that's 3. 4th one down at the gray pan. And I got to add on because I ran out of mesh. 1/4 wire of mesh last night because I was, watching the game, the playoff game. So I got to go pick up some more this morning from Home Depot or Menards. I'm going to add that 5th one. It's going to be hanging not hanging, it's going to be supported right there. Basically, let me give you a full view of the rack. It's pretty easy to make. I use 2x2s. 98% of the rack is 2x2s. Now what I did with this rack, let me pull out one of these tubs so you can see what I'm talking about. I got these cat litter pans. I actually got them from a Dollar General. They're a lot. They only pay $2 each. If you go to your Target or your Walmart, the large ones are like $6.99. You go to a specialty store, Petco, PetSmart, $7.99 and up. So basically, I got these for $2. As you kind of see, the sides are kind of bowed a little. So I didn't really want to, use the hanging version like a lot of people use, because pretty much if I use the hanging, pretty much only from here to about here is going to actually make full contact, So I didn't. This is in my garage, my mice rack. So I really didn't want to have any escapees, any chance for this thing is falling. So what I did, I went to Home Depot or Menards. I got these 1x2s. I believe these are 1x2s. I'll show you what I did. Come over here. And I actually put these 1x2s underneath the pan. One here and one in the back. And that supports the pan, and it's pretty much flush. I'm gonna get over here. It's pretty much flush with the wire mesh. And it slides out. That's good, Just gotta make sure you just don't dip it down when you're pushing it back in. But it slides out good. This is my breeding mice right here. There's a 1.9 ratio. And as you see, I can easily put a 1.12 in here. I'm gonna put that back. Food hoppers also is 1.4. 1/4 wire mesh, chicken wire mesh, whatever you want to call it. They can eat from the food hoppers. Alright, and this level I actually put some wing mice in here. I have wing mice and wing African soft fur rats. There's about 9 of them in here, 8 or 9 of them in here. These are the African soft fur rats, the white and grayish ones, and the pure white ones are the mice. I can easily fit, 20, 25 of them in here, wing ones. Pretty much, and they weren't gonna stay in here too long, but I just put the African soft fur rats in there. They both about 4 weeks old. Just to hold them for right now, I'm gonna build another rack later on, and those gonna go in there. On this 3rd level, I have one of my mother's and her baby. Is about 3 weeks old. She got about 13, 14 of them. About 3 weeks old. I'm gonna leave her alone. And yeah, they'll be weaned in about another week and a half or so. But it was pretty easy to make. I didn't go on any sites and look up any plans. I basically just got up and said, hey, I need to make this rack right fast. It's better for me. It wasn't expensive to make. On the wood, I spent about $20 on the wood, $10 on the tub. So I'm up to $30. I already had the water bottles. Wire mesh, I spent $14 on the wire mesh, on all of it, because I bought some more wire mesh for these down here. $14 on what up? On $44, and I spent something else too. Oh, on the nails. Spent about $8 in nails. So what was that? $48. So I spent roughly $55 or $60, which is not bad at all, really. That's with the kitty pitty lamp, the the cat pans, the cat litter pans. Spent like $10. It was $2 each. It was a lot cheaper than going to your specialty stores. So pretty much today I'm just gonna finish off, put the mesh on the fourth, put the 1x4s on the fifth level for support. That'd be good to go. Now what I'm gonna do once I put the fifth one on here, I'm gonna hang about right here, so I'm gonna have about 1.5 feet space from the support at the bottom up. So I'm gonna put like a 1/2 inch plywood, or maybe a little bit thinner than that, just to put my laboratory breeding cages on that level. And that's just for, you know, some Pregos or a little overflow. I'm gonna put those down there. So basically I'm gonna have actually 7 cages on this things. And you can easily, on this, if you don't want to put the level on there, you can easily put 5, anywhere between 6 to 7. You may be pushing it with 7. I didn't want it too close to the ground because I am in my garage. I don't want any outside field rodents getting in my food or anything like that. But you can easily put 6 to 7 levels on here. Well, easy 6, maybe pushing it with 7 levels on there. But pretty much for the base, I did the same thing. 19 inches across, 22.5 inches in length going towards the back. 2x2s. Everything is 2x2s. If you want to build this for your standard rats, you can actually get some water tubs, because actually you can see these tubs really don't fill up the whole area up here. You got what, 2 inches here, 1.5 inches over there, without the light. So you can put some bigger tubs in here, or you can actually make it wider, and you can get these tubs and just slide them in sideways. You know, but you gotta pull out 2 tubs when you working with that. It's pretty, you know, I like it, you know. It has done me justice. Like I said, it wasn't hard to make. I just, hey, you know, just get the dimensions of the tubs. Went to Menards, had them cut out the wood, and then, hey, I just put the wood together, you know. No direction, just I had a friend here. He came when I was probably about 65% done. And basically what he did, he drilled the holes. I came behind him with the screws, cordless drills. We knocked it out. We was going back and forth watching the game a few times, so we knocked it out about 1 hour and 20 minutes pretty much. The only thing I gotta do is finish up these last 2 levels, pretty much the last level. This 4th level, I was gonna throw some mesh on there. But it's pretty easy to make. Didn't cost me that much. Cost me at the most $60. You can build this, you know, if you have a small colony. It's not expensive as the Freedom Breeder and the ASR Occasion. With those are real nice, but I don't have that kind of production rate, or I don't have that, you know, that many animals. Well, I have a lot, but I don't have enough to spend, you know, anywhere between $1,700 to $2,500 for a rodent rack. This one is in my garage right here, just in the corner right there. I'm in Chicago, as you probably know, so the weather last week's about 60 to 70, and today is going to drop down to about 45 for the high. So it's actually about 37 right now. So I got a little heater in there, kind of warm them up, keep them a little bit toasty, you know, knock some of that coldness off of them, you know. So it's about 55 degrees over here right now. That's a little area. That's pretty much about it. YouTube, like I said, you know, if you have any comments, any questions, post them on this video thread, or send me a message or something like that, and I'll be glad to answer them. Over and out, YouTube. Over and out.